comes around. If he say I got it, then it's all me. Ask him what I can do when he say all things, they say they own me. They don't know what. Hello everybody, welcome to another installment of Tina's Tiny Thursdays. Today we're going to be customizing some more baby shoes. Last time I made them for a friend. This time I'm making them for two friends. I go to my church. Their baby shower is this Saturday. And I thought it'd be cute if I did another pair for them. Like I did for... Sorry. I got this chocolate to chop up and put inside chocolate chip cookies. But I didn't make the cookies. So now I'm eating one of the chocolate bars I got. So unprofessional of me, I'm sorry. How dare a streamer eat on camera? That's what we're doing today. And I didn't want to... My palette is... I put that away. I'm just going to use a paper plate to mix on. Because the acrylic paint in these shoes, it's sometimes it's a little hard to get off my palette, so I'd rather just put it on something disposable for right now. But last time we made T'Challa from Black Panther. Off stream later that day, I made Mystique. I feel like the nose isn't quite right, but I think this is very close to Rebecca something Stamos. I forgot what her first last name is, but Rebecca Stamos. I think it's pretty close to her. So the Marvel portraits continue on, even off camera. I'm always working, guys. Truly, it's an illness. Okay, I need to stop with the chocolate. Oh, so good though. Just one more, just one more. I love chocolate. Okay. I might move the camera up a little bit. So I don't have to strain my whole body to get to it. Get to the shoes. If you're wondering why the shoe looks like that, it's because I had to strip it down so it could be a workable surface to paint on. I don't know if these ones probably won't be as super elaborate as the last one. Well, by that I mean it's not gonna encompass like the whole shoe. These originally I was supposed to. Well, I had Sabrina order it for me because I was in the middle of driving, and I was like, "Yeah, can you do that for me?" She thought she was ordering pink. She ordered beige because it's a baby girl. But beige is still fine because the family that goes what this is for, they love to come all like dressed the same, like same color scheme wise, and they wear like a lot of like beige outfits. So I think this will be fine for their baby girl. Finally get to use all this blue that I mixed together, and I was like, I don't need all of this. Sometimes God just knows, you know? Sometimes things just work out. Got a hand in this when I let it die. So there's like last time there were two scriptures that I was thinking about incorporating. And that's the same case for this one. I'm gonna just put down a couple colors. We got magenta. We got this blue right here. Gotta pour that out on our plate. So when I was reflecting on what scriptures I should use today, two things that came to mind. Gosh, where is it? It's Psalm 119, and 105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. When I was reflecting about their family and their testimony and stuff, I was like, well, what really speaks to this family, or what makes me think about this family rather? And so Psalm 105, Psalm 119, 105 was like, yeah, but the word being a light unto their feet and just guiding their path, like that's truly something that I think about when I think about them. And the other thing I thought about painting was a lion. So first we're just gonna start off with a sunset, or like more like a sunrise. Gonna get down some white. Hopefully this isn't too chunky. No, good, good. It's not chunky at all. I do need to get some thinner out of my cubby. Nope, that's finisher. That's the opposite of what I need. Not too soft. Too thin. There we go. So Angelus Shoe Direct, that's where I get the stuff for the shoes that I like, all the paint and stuff. Too Soft you use for like fabric material, like if you're like doing like a blue jean jacket or Converse or Vans, something like that. For leather type things, you're gonna want to use Too Thin. It's still a thinner, but it's specifically used for like leather or pleather materials. Now, will the shoe be ruined if you use Too Soft instead of Too Thin? No, because there have been times I've been out of Too Soft and just used Too Thin on my Converse. But yeah, they just there's just something in the chemical compounds, I don't know, that is just better suited, but your project will not be ruined if you get the other one instead. When you're working with shoes, you want to do a 1-to-1 ratio for that first layer that you're putting down of thinner to paint, so that it'll stick to the material. Maybe I should have wiped this down first, because there's like some paint clumps that got off. Let me just... Be tested by fire is what I gotta do. Be tested again, man, for 100 proof. I be moving different cause it's a lot to lose. Hold on to my soul cause I got nothing to prove, and that's the truth. They don't understand, but that's alright. Always got a plan for my whole life. Steps are order with this will I'm in line. Can't you tell, don't you know that it's my time? And I do want to leave most of the shoe beige, like I said, because this family wears like a lot of cute beige outfits together. It's so cute because they have like a, I think he's like a four-year-old. They have a 4-year-old son, and they always match with him. At least the dad is always matching. But sometimes all three of them will be matching together, and it melts my heart every time I see them. Just like, they're all matching. It's so cute. Hi, Kit Kat. Gonna put down some caramel too. I feel like this is so not like the shade of caramel, but you know that's the name of the game. You know, I don't name the colors. The colors just get bought. Oh, did not mean to put that yellow right there. It is what it is. I'm just gonna mix it with the caramel anyway. I didn't realize there was such a shadow on the shoe. Let me turn on my lamp. I moved it so it's. Oh, shoot. The cord. Okay. Such quality production I have. Such a professional. There we go. You guys can see the shoe a little better now. Oh gosh, I think I pulled something. Do I have another pink? Oh, I have pink, hot pink. Oh, this one doesn't have a thingy. Okay. There you go. Just a little bit. I do think I'm gonna let this shoe dry a little bit so those colors can really sit. I'm gonna just put that right there. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, this is already thinned down. I don't know why I'm re-thinning the blue. It does not need to be a 3-to-1 ratio. Even a 2-to-1. It should be a 1-to-1.
like I'm wearing a belt. I know that Satan's trying to stop me, so he's guarding the best. But it's a setup for your shot, like I'm screening for Steph, I guess. I just need to trust in you, be submissive and just let you do what you do. Sometimes I miss the mark in who I am and how you'll move. Even though you said the works you do that I would too. I wanna be like you. Every day I wake with joy cause I'm free like you. I wanna have the faith so I can receive like you. Preach like you, make the world believe like you. If they're hiding sin me, I wanna seek like you. When they hate, I will turn the other cheek like you. Can I help and give strength to the weak like you? You spoke the world in 7 days, can I speak like you? Yeah. I know, you know, I won't lose hope. My heart, my soul, my goals, it's all yours. You speak, I do, I win when I lose. In all that I do, I wanna be like you. I just 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 wanna be like you. Gabriel, just be patient. You know I hate that word. That's your favorite statement. This season's for the making. Yeah, I know. It seems like all I have, you disturb and take it. I get that you've been trying to make me. And I know I ain't been the most cooperative lately. You've been working and preparing cause my time is approaching. I know you spoke it, but sometimes I forget that I'm chosen. Cause I can't do what everyone else do. I can't give way to the things they attest to. I can't walk and make decisions based on my eye view. I gotta have the faith if I wanna be like you. I can't give in to my ego cause pride kills. I can't listen to Satan cause I know how those lies feel. I gotta watch the ladies cause my lust likes to ride still. I can't just be with anyone, it's gotta be God's will. It's never easy for me, but I'll leave if you say it's done. I fell in love before, but you said that she's not the one. For you, I take a stand like the stadium out of seats. You'll know I'll make the sacrifice if that's how it's gotta be. I'm good at talking, yielding till it's time to go pay the price. I'm good at helping others, but I don't take my own advice. You save me from the dark, but sometimes it still rises up. We pray against the flesh, cause every day is still fighting us, but still alive. I'm gonna shine like you. I wanna change my thinking, make my thoughts divine like you. When I preach, I wanna speak to what's inside like you. Rise like you, make the dead alive like you. If they need love, help me to provide like you. When my flesh begins to rise, I'll deny like you. If I conform, help me to renew my mind like you. If there's too much of me, help myself to die like you. Yeah.
Oh, I did not realize I was so far away. I'm so sorry, guys.
Always remember the best version of yourself is who God created you to be, and not who you're trying to be.
gonna set this one to the side for a little bit and then work on this one. I don't know. I might continue this. Maybe like leave the toe, the straps, the tongue. Leave all that beige, but then continue all the sunset. I'll have to move the flap and stuff. I don't know. 'Cause I feel like this is such a small area to have a painting on.
We're gonna be there when we meet it. Look at the trees. Count the cars. Look at the train go. Woo-hoo. Look at the birds. Flying.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll work on this one. And I'm also kind of wondering if I want them to be so different, you know, this one being sunset and this one being day. It's just the idea that I had was, you know, this is supposed to be, you know, light into the past, you know, so sunshine, light, something. There's references, you know, Jesus being like the Lion of Judah. There's, you know, that's in Revelation, there's also like lion and lamb type thing. So I was thinking of putting a lion on one and a lamb on the other, and then they have like this sunrise and then midday type contrast. But that might be too different because this just is a baby girl shoe. You know, this isn't like two canvases that are going to be up on a wall. If someone just sees, you know, two completely different shoes, they might just be like, huh, why? So I don't know. Didn't want to touch that because I got a little bit of paint on it. I guess I could just get some thinner, but my brain was like, yeah, let's just color match it. The paint over. It's just not plugged in. Me with my heated blanket, it's just a regular blanket. Yeah, I think I'll keep the color schemes the same. I thought about, it's the same. We're going the same, guys. Same colors on the shoes. But I still will do like a lion and a lamb. As far as extending it out, I'm still iffy about that. I don't know. You're too anxious. Hey, Zombo. Did I see the cast for the new Avengers movie? No, I did not. Avengers Doomsday? Someone I like is gonna be in it. Is it Keanu? Is it Keanu? I just want to see a list of people. Wait, Kelsey Grammer's gonna be in this? I don't know who you meant, but seeing Kelsey Grammer reprise his role as Beast is nice. Yeah, who did you mean, Zumbo? Or did I just not read the list carefully enough? I saw Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen were gonna be in there. I always like seeing them reprise their roles as well, but a part of me is just like, let these men rest. I know they still might do other projects and stuff, but I'm just like, these men are old. Let them be with their grandchildren, or, well, does Patrick Stewart have grandchildren? Their families. Let's just let them be with their families. Oh, he has 2 kids. He has a non-existent relationship with his kids, so that's sad. That's sad. Sorry that I didn't have more music queued up. The awkward silence is deafening. The whole Patrick Stewart thing really threw me for a loop, though. Need to read something real quick. So it doesn't matter if it's on the left or the right. Me reading the Book of Revelations to make sure that the lion and the lamb are placed in the right position. Okay, so I got this background. I'm gonna let the colors on this one sit. We're gonna go back to the left shoe. There's a part of me that wants to. I think I want to extend. I think I want to extend the colors. So I want the sunset to be evident, right? I want like the to be evident, but if I just put the lamb like smack dab. You know, if like the sunset, and if I start doing the lamb like right over here, you know, off center a little bit, I just feel like that this, you know, half an inch or whatever is not enough space to get the impact that I want for putting the lamb there. So I think I need to extend it. I did not remove that. Use acetone on that area of the shoe though, so there's a possibility that I could mess up something that I painted. So just stick with me as I try not to ruin my work. And also trying not to ruin my nail polish. I was painting my nails yesterday and I was like, aren't I gonna customize some shoes tomorrow? And I was like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I usually don't paint my nails. Or there was a point in time where I switched colors every single week and never let them get like super chipped or whatever, and then there was a time in my life where I was just wearing black fingernail polish every single day because a wannabe emo girl, but that was decades ago. I don't want to say decades, a decade and some change. Once I got into painting a lot, I stopped painting my nails because the paintings kept ruining my nails. Whether I was working with acrylic or oil, when I would get on the nail polish, I would just be irritated. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of square off this area. And I know what I said about working in layers and thinning it down and yada yada yada, yes, you should do that. I'm just trying to speed up the process because I, you know, came to this conclusion like 2 seconds ago. About extending, so. Okay, just gonna leave that be for a little bit. Zombo never answered my question. I keep wanting to work super close to the shoe, and I shouldn't. When I used to draw and sketch stuff, when I first started out, I would be like this close to the paper at all times. I didn't have bad eyes or anything, I just learned to draw that closely. So sometimes being far away from stuff still feels a little weird, because it's like I need to see, but I can see because I have 20/20 vision. I don't need to be right up on it. I don't know. Old habits and all that. I will extend this out once it dries a little bit. Actually, I have a blow dryer. I could just not wait. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna mute for a second. So bad today with keeping this in focus. I'm gonna try this again. Actually, I'm gonna mix some colors before I dry it. So I'm gonna put the lamb on this shoe and then the lion on the other. Let me get a... I think this is the same lamb photo that I used last time. I'm gonna put down some white that hasn't been tainted. I don't need the blow dryer. It's a little tacky. You know, when you touch it, it has some give to it, but I'm gonna leave it like that. And just I need a smaller brush actually. I don't wanna need to sketch out what I'm looking at. And let me get a little bit of too thin. So this will glide like ink. Oh, that's a lot of too thin. Okay. Gonna run my brush through the thinner and then run it through the acrylic. And you can see that the brush is, it's really thin down. The paint is really thin. So I want to do thin lines for sketching. Hey, Jonah Reacts! And somebody said, sorry, I didn't hear your reaction to the cast for Doomsday. Oh, okay. I'm not sure who you meant that that someone I like is gonna be in it besides Kelsey Grammer and like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Zombo. How you doing today, Jonah Reacts? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by someone that I like. Other than, like, do you mean, like, an actor that I like Keanu Reeves? Because I did not see him on the cast list, or an actor that I just, like, you know, like, appreciate their work, like Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, or Kelsey Grammer. I wasn't sure what you meant by like. I don't know if you meant, like, stock, or... Yeah, I saw that the X-Men are gonna be in it, but at first, when you said someone is gonna be in it that you like, I thought you meant Keanu Reeves. That's the first thing I thought about. And I was like, who would Keanu Reeves be playing in the Marvel Universe? And I just went down this rabbit hole in my mind while I was searching. I was just like, oh, it's the X-Men? I wouldn't say that I have an obsession with Keanu Reeves. I've never even listened to his band. I just appreciate a lot of his movies, and I like his face. I don't think that's an obsession. Not like a teenage girl that has, like, posters of their celebrity crush plastered all over their wall. I didn't see Halle Berry on that list. That makes me sad. I would like to see Storm do more Storm things, because the last time we saw Storm, she barely did anything. I don't even think she had lines. It's been a while since I saw Days of Future Past, so if she had lines, then I'm sorry. But you know, she was just there, just, you know, taking out Sentinels. This color. It is cool that the X-Men are going to be in an MCU movie, like, legitimately. However, I have not been excited about Phase 4 stuff at all. It has not, you know, it has not excited me one bit. Like, I've seen Phase 4 movies, I saw the Captain America film, it was fine. I just haven't been excited about that stuff in a minute. Keanu Reeves will be Iron Fist. He'd be a much better Iron Fist than the Iron Fist they had. That's for sure. To me, the most interesting thing about the Iron Fist TV show was Howard in the first season. I think that the father, and like how crazy he was, and him coming back from the dead, and it was just like, how did this happen? What is happening? And then, you know, they took him out in the first season, and I was like, okay. I watched the second season, and I'm just like, okay. I did like Danny's and Luke's dynamic in, Keanu as a Ghost Rider would be great, because, you know, he's always on a motorcycle anyway. He was on that show with Norman Reedus, you know, where they just drive around the country and just talk and on motorcycles. I did not watch the show, but, just know it existed. But yeah, him as Ghost Rider would be great. Did you ever see that interview of him describing his perfect day? Like 30% of it was riding a motorcycle, the other 30% of it was knocking boots. I was just like, what is with this man? He loves motorcycles, huh? Or did you ever see that interview when the interviewer asks him about NFTs? Like, what he thinks about them, and he like makes a joke about them, and then he giggles. He sounded like the Pillsbury Doughboy. It's like, I was not expecting that laugh to come out of that man. It wasn't exactly like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but it was quite a giggle when I was just like, I never would have thought that this man laughs like that. Black over there. I'm doing this in blue first because I can paint over blue easier than black. I'd have to do a lot more layering. I want to make sure I get the mouth right. Ryan Gosling as Black Panther, where it's like alternate universe and Africa is all white people. And Europe was all Africans. Nah, I don't know who he would play, to be honest. I'm talking about Ryan Gosling? I don't know. I haven't seen enough Ryan Gosling films to say who he'd be good as, you know? Like, I've seen Fall Guy, I've seen Blade Runner 2020, whatever, 2020 something. But other than those two Ryan Gosling films, I cannot think of any others that I saw all the way through. And it's like, no offense to Ryan Gosling or whatever. I don't know. I've never seen The Notebook all the way through. I've never seen La La Land all the way through. I've only seen clips of Barbie. I'm trying to think of more Ryan Gosling movies. Let's go to IMDb and see what Ryan Gosling movies I haven't seen. Okay, I saw The Fall Guy. Didn't see Barbie. I don't know what the case for Carrera is. Didn't see The Gray Man. My Favorite Shapes by Julio Torres. Nope. That was a TV special. Okay. First Man, have not seen it. Blaze Runner 2049. Okay, saw that. He did Ghost Rider, but the second one, not Johnny Blaze. Yeah. Song to Song, haven't seen it. La La Land. Started it, fell asleep twice. The Nice Guys Detective Agency? That was short. Okay. I haven't seen The Nice Guys either. The Big Short, haven't seen. Only God Forgives, nope. Gangster Squad, nope. The Place Beyond the Pines, it sounds familiar, but that does not. The Ides of March, nope. Crazy Stupid Love, no, I don't think so. Drive, maybe? What is this movie? Who else is in this movie? Okay. I don't think I've seen Drive. All Good Things, no. Blue Valentine, no. Lars and the Real Girl, no. Fracture, no. Half Nelson's, no. Stay, no. Definitely haven't seen The Notebook. The United States of Leland, no. Murder by Numbers, The Slaughter Rule, The Believer, Remember the Titans! I've seen Remember the Titans. And the rest are TV show appearances. Okay, so Ryan Gosling movies I've seen. Remember the Titans. Blade Runner. Fall Guy. Which is crazy because he's been active since I've been alive. He's been playing in things and I just haven't seen them. He started acting the year I was born. At least he has IMDb credits as far back as the year I was born, and I have not seen this man act. He's literally me. Are you just Ken? I know there's like a he's literally me meme for Ryan Gosling. But why though? I gotta watch Drive to understand that he's literally just me. Okay. To fix the colors. Oh, the kid. It dried up. It dried up. No. It's fine. Quenchana, Quenchana, Quenchana. It's fine. Oh, biscuits. Tina girl. Gotta be more careful. Yeah, it's like, why you gotta dry on me, dude? I was using you. Stopped watching a TV show and because you're just like, I don't think I'm gonna like the next season, and then it goes on for 2 more seasons, but then you hear the 4th season was just absolute trash, and you're just like, I was validated for jumping off of this shit. I recently discovered that I was justified for jumping off the Umbrella Academy ship. I mean, it was kind of, you know, goofy, wacky show that you shouldn't really take super serious in the first place. But 2nd season, things are happening. I was like, I don't know if if I want to see the third. And then I watched someone do like an in-depth YouTube 40-minute, maybe it was an hour-long video about how terrible the fourth season was and how they completely destroyed a bunch of people's character development and other stuff. And I was just like, validated. Yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. No, open photo in a new tab, not open the link. Silly Billy. Zoom in. Been a while since I painted a lion, everybody, so this is terrible. I don't know who to blame, but it's not my fault. just looking at this on the placement of the shoe, seeing how much it makes sense and how much, you know. Because I kind of just, you know, picked an area and then just went with it. And so I'm just thinking about the aftermath right now. Because from this, you know, angle, it's just a normal shoe. But when you see walk, 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 you know, on other side, walk, 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 you see it from this side, you see, you know, you see the lion, you see the lamb, you see the light, you know. So I don't know, I kind of like that it's a little sneaky, you know, because if you're just like, line up from the side, you just, you know, it's a regular shoe. But there's this like hidden message to it. I'm just trying to decide if I might, because this is such a cutoff. I might try to find something that color matches this, and then make it look like it's a canvas frame. You know? You know? I think that'd be cute. I think that would be cute. I just realized my sound alerts aren't on because Jonah Reacts totally followed and didn't alert me to him following. So thank you, Jonah Reacts. I don't know if you're still here, if you're gonna see this later, but thank you for following. I appreciate that. I'm gonna turn my sound alerts on now so that I actually get notified when something happens. I'm just gonna replay the alert because it didn't go through. There we go. It's canon now. Wasn't canon without the alert before. So now that's all that's left to do is paint a lion, everybody. Paint a lion and then a canvas frame. And then, you know, we'll be Gucci, everybody. Because there's already so many layers of paint. I say so many, it's probably like 3. I'm not going to thin down anything when I start doing things for the lion. It's just gonna be what it is. I think this shade of brown is so pretty, and I haven't used it for anything yet, I don't think. So, excited about that. Excited about that. I'm gonna put down some more browns. Gonna move our lamb off to the side a little bit. Put down some chocolate. Speaking of chocolate, I never finished that candy bar, but I have nail polish remover on my fingertips, so I'm like about to pop food in my mouth. So for the base face, I'm gonna use this beige. Layer just kind of be and sit, and then around it for the mane I'm going to put some of this down. I'm just going to play with some colors to see what, oh, those two mixing, that's nice. And I'll go back in and add like individual hairs and stuff. some darker shades up around the chin. I don't want to touch the edge down there, so I'm gonna have to switch brushes in order to get that. But no, that's the wrong shade. That's the wrong shade. I want this one. Mine's got big nostrils. Let me get some paint thinner up in here. There you go. Now it's gliding. Those nostrils are not even. Okay, let's try this again. Not that it needs to be perfectly symmetrical in order for it to be a lion, but I would just prefer if it was a little bit more symmetrical. Because I can still see the sunrise on this in the fur. And that's not what we want. I am going to blow dry this so that it can sit faster and I can add more layers on top. So enjoy the tunes for a second. I know I probably could just like leave this like in a cutesy style, but I don't. No. I'll leave it somewhat cutesy, but just like flat out cartoony baby. No. That's not my style. I mean, I can do that, obviously. I am working on a children's book, but it's just not kind of what I want for the shoe, you know? Somewhere between realistic and cutesy is what we're going for. Come closer so you guys can see me doing this multi-toe work on the lion. Oh, not that close. Okay, maybe that's good. I do want to say thank you to everybody that has been watching, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate your viewership. Like I say every stream, there's a million things you could be doing with your time. But you decided to watch me and hang out with me for a little bit, and I appreciate that. I hope I can bring some calm and stillness into your life, because the world is crazy. And it's just getting crazier. I hope I can bring some peace and stillness and serenity into your life. Only thing is that this isn't, like, square. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it the shape that it needs to be, you know? Hello, Lady J. Charmaine. Thanks for the wow. I had to like scroll down to see the wow. Like at the, it just like cropped it off with the emojis. Thanks. All right, there we go. We have the Lion of Judah, the Lamb of God. We have these customized baby shoes for my church member. Well, for their family. Well, the baby will also be part of the church because the baby will be born shortly. But I think these are cute. I think these are cute. I like the kind of the hiddenness of the portrait. Of the paintings rather. Because you know, if you see it from this angle, you can't tell. But you know, when the baby's moving its little feetsies, you'll be able to see the lion and the lamb. I think that's cute. I think that's cute. So thank you everybody for tuning in with me. I appreciate you. Like I said, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate you taking busy time out of your life to watch me paint and make things. Tuesday I'll be back to more mini paintings. I don't know if I'll do more Marvel stuff on stream because I'm so much more relaxed when I do them off stream. So I don't know, maybe I'll be back to animals and landscapes on Tuesday, who knows. But I'll catch you guys next week. Or maybe I'll do something completely different. Maybe it won't be Tina's Tiny Tuesdays. Maybe I'll go back to a big canvas. Maybe I'll work on bigger. Who knows? Tune in next week to find out.